Hello, this is Alechius Tinkering Gamer, back again with Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts as the French. Leaving off, the French Empire has collapsed into unorganized forces and we're picking apart the pieces, which I'm glad the game gives us an opportunity to do, although assembling the tonnage has been challenging. Right-wing party has won the elections and formed a new government. Admiralty issues. Indonesia signs Britain. Brazil wants to Cosmos. Did not make good with the Austro-Hungarians. Alright, we have the needed tonnage here. Do we have any ships nearby? I think we've pulled together just about everything. Unless we go all the way back to France. Maybe I need to do that. 22 knots. Let's bring them in. See if we can get them here in a reasonable time. And how much are we short by? Yeah, it's a couple thousand tons. We only need it to last one more turn. Also, we'll probably wait. I would like to get the better hulls or the gun layout, but we'll wait. Because as we see, 4 to 5 months, 26 to 32, it gets expensive. Ooh, 4,500 ton heavy cruisers. And we're lagging behind in other tech. I believe we finish our new battleships this turn, which we stole their cruisers. 13-inch guns. Philippines trying to break free. We gain control of Puerto Rico, nice. Still have Cuba. 2 of 9 turns now. Come on over. These should be still commissioning. Yes, 2 months before we can move them. Improve relations with the Austro-Hungarians. Build the shipyards up. We are now considered advanced naval technology. And we've had to dial back on things. It is expensive. Two more months for multiple expansion steam engines, which that's a stepping stone. And we'll be finishing some of our other construction over the next few months. Yeah, you can see our naval funds ticking up. $7,000 maximum crew command and task forces, which is great. No improvement with relations. Battle for Cuba continues. Should we occupy the Canary Islands? Yes. What do we have? 100% chance there. So let's bring these cruisers over here. Lock that up. Still commissioning, 1 turn away. We'll bring the battleships down to the Canaries instead. Next turn. During a naval exercise, one of our battleships suffered an engine breakdown. Journalists are asking. We trust our own industry, not rely on machinery bought from the US. For prestige. Hurts our GDP though. Was an accident, will not happen again if our crew continues to receive training of the highest standard. Still increases our budget more modestly. Don't regard this as a serious incident. I really want to be able to check the political situation. We're going to take the hit to prestige. Empire of Japan is asking significant financial aid for the short-term naval expenditures. In return, a special trade agreement will increase our GDP in the long run. 78 million, we can do that. What's our naval budget? But increases our GDP growth. Let's do it. Multiple expansion steam engines, improved turret gearbox, better 3-inch guns, which we have plenty of those. Battle for Cuba, battle for Canaries. Alright, let's bring the Normandy and Vergenod. 5 more months in Cuba. And we have snag them. These are Cosmos. No, those are pagodes. Oh, the Desasses. Torpedo cruisers. And then we have our heavy cruisers. Looks like our other Desasses. And our Cosmos. Move the Cosmos back to why not Puerto Rico? And George Legaze. Improve relations with Austro-Hungary. Research, we're going to keep plugging away at engines. And class light cruiser for the Germans. United States created the West Virginia class heavy cruiser, which seemed to take a little while. Japan with a cruiser as well. Basic medical training, treatment. South Algeria has been conquered by the United States. And no luck with the Austro-Hungarians. Palatine trying to break free. Oh boy, Guantanamo. That's separate. 5,200 tons. Hey, congratulations, I found you a new job. Come over here. How's this? Still 100%. Let's see if we can move the heavy cruisers over to Guantanamo. That might be too much away from Cuba. Fleet's getting stretched thin now. Plenty of shipyard space. Annual economic growth is almost 1% a turn. That will pay dividends. Italy also very high. Not building any ships for us. 2 pagodes for Mexico. Alright, Canaries. 67% in 4 turns. We can improve that. We don't have them here. We have our Cosmows further down. Oh, nope, we have them up here. And Conakry. Forgot about that. Bring them up. Now let's combine our battleships with their escorting cruisers. %. 3 turns versus 2. How much do I need? 32,000. Let's grab half of this fleet. Bring them over. Improve relations with Austria-Hungary. Everything else looking good. Tempted to design out a new torpedo boat. Especially as it's going to be as lightweight as we can make it regardless. Basically a new pipette. Although we really don't need it to be new. Smallest size we can make it. Pipettes are 32 knots, is what we determined we could get away with. Minimal range. Keep the bulkheads. Cramped quarters I don't care about so much. We need a tower. Main gun. Actually, we have Mark IIs for the 3-inch and the 1-inch. We'll go minimal still. funnel wise, still got natural boilers, HE, yeah, nose fused, plate shells, reduced amount, gun cotton. Oh man, we can really make those short. Then we need to get the funnels in there. That's going to be delightful. Enhanced one's too big. Squeeze 2 in there. Can we do 33? Already too much. 32.9, 32.8, 32.7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Wow. Nope, it is 32 flat. We ain't getting any faster than that. That doesn't really change the cost. Still 23,000 a month, which is less than the pipettes. That is very nice. Torpedoes. We can use larger ones. Still be cheaper. We can use fast torpedoes. What's our range now? Still 0.9 for standard. 0.6 is so close. However, it gives it a torpedo speed of 32.6 knots. Everybody's going to see the torpedo launch from less than a kilometer anyways. Why not make them fast propulsion? Larger torpedoes. It brings us up to 24,000. Alright, we have arcs. I'm anticipating a fight with Germany and or Austria-Hungary. So if we go back to world, let's move our pipettes from Le Havre to Barcelona, Brest to Valencia, and La Rochelle to Malaga. Also from La Rochelle, let's bring their torpedo cruisers in to join in. 67, they got 4 months to get there, and also have our Cosmows that'll be doing that. Then ship design, arc, build ship, 9. That'll be 1.3 million a month. We need 3 in Le Havre, Brest, and La Rochelle. Easy. Alright, I think that takes us to the next turn. United States appears to be refreshing a lot of their designs. One of our spies has been caught in the Austro-Hungarian Empire, but he managed to escape, bringing us valuable information. The intelligence service wants to make it public. I am against that. We will keep it secret. Anti-submarine, early theory 2. No luck making nice with Austria-Hungary. Possibly I should be alternating and see who breaks first and decides to improve relations. Sweden cancels China. Got plenty going on. Where is Germany? They're only at 67. We'll wait it out a little bit longer. We should have a Brazilian battleship. I think it's Brazil. Mexico, actually. 7 more months. Alright. Next turn, 81% chance. Let's send the last 2 cruisers. And move on. Admiralty issues a light cruiser for Brazil. We get Guantanamo. We move this fleet back. We'll have 100% there, I believe. We have Santiago, which I believe is part of the Cuba territory. 2 months, might be able to make it with these heavy cruisers. We'll see. Improve relations with Austro-Hungarian Empire. Everything else coming along. What do we have coming? Torpedo tubes, boilers, hull construction. I want the hull strengthening. So we'll focus it. Admiralty issues. Mexico wants a second battleship. Also a good price. Still no dice with the Empire. We gain Cuba. We're going to leave one of these down here. Let's go with in Santiago de Cuba. And we'll send the other one back. We'll send this one to Le Havre. That should do. Politics, we're good. Finances, we're good. Slowly depleting our reserves. Admiralty issues. Brazil wants pipettes. We gain the Canaries. That's recent acquisitions of almost a billion more. Actually, let's have them chill over here, see if we can trigger more of these. I'm not as familiar with the campaign as I'd like to be, and I'm not sure what triggers it, but this is way more invasions than I've ever had. It's also the first time I've seen a country outright collapse. I'll send these guys back down to Conakry. Any other Spanish holdings we could expect down here? Don't think so. And that's a bit much for Santiago de Cuba. And our opponents are going to be in Europe anyways. Philippines pulling defensively. Possibly we could trigger something out here. I don't think that's how it works, but we'll find out. Send the heavy cruisers to Palau. Light cruisers to Chuk. And we'll see what happens. If none of them trigger, then we know it's all in our heads and something else is going on there. Where are my other heavy cruisers? Oh yes, they're over here. Headed for the Canaries. Those are the Cosmos. We're going to send them to Port de France. Keep the heavy cruisers moving this way because I'm going to station them. Can't do Djibouti. Maybe split them up. I want to block Zanzibar. Might send them to Libreville and just pre-stage them. Improve relations. See if we can make a difference. Finances good. Research. Hull strengthening. Oh, that does give us a new battleship hull. Our shipping companies begin to complain about additional restrictions of Chinese Empire when passing the Suez Canal. Make an official protest, send a fleet, ignore. We'll make a protest. I don't want to increase the unrest. That seems wise. Libya has defeated the Ottomans. Tibet continuing to fight. Western Spain, we need 99,000 total tons. Is it because we stationed them here? I don't know. But we're going to need to pull everything. So let's get the heavy cruisers over here. We're going to need the second element or detachment of First Fleet. I'm not going to call these fleets, they're 4 cruisers and 2 battleships. All of First Fleet will be here. What's our tonnage here? Doesn't give me a quick. That's 26, 7, 8, 9, 10. 30,000. So 30,000, 30,000, 30,000. Don't want to bring the torpedo boats. We're bringing the heavy cruisers. No ships waiting in North Africa. Could grab the Cosmos. How much are the two heavy cruisers? 8,000. That's 38,000. Yeah, let's pull the Cosmos in there. The nearby ones, at least. Actually, we're going to need everything. Because the 99,000 tons is a minimum. So, Conakry. Oh, that's where we were sending them. Libreville. Six months. Djibouti. St. Denis. And we'll rethink our distribution after that finishes up. Person has been arrested with strong evidence that he was spying on our country. Minister of Foreign Affairs asks how he should act at a diplomatic level. We don't know, or we could poke the Japanese or the Chinese. Get unrest with that. Poke the Chinese then. Some of our industrialists want to invest in the modernization of German Empire's shipyards. What's your opinion? Oh man. Oh man. Rare to see a naval and GDP increases. Oh man. I'm gonna do it. It's our future shipyards. It's an investment in our future. Caroline Islands. We need 4,000 tons. We'll bring in the heavy cruisers. What are we at here? 32,000. Politically, let's improve relations with Austro-Hungarians. Coming along, fleet's fine. One more month for improved structural steel. Southern England has fuel. Tube mechanisms as well. Kiel Canal is accessible. No luck with Austro-Hungarian Empire. People in Moldova. Tepet gets independence. Palestine. Independent. Wow. 43,000 tons. 41%. That's not great. How long do we have on that one? 2 more months? Yeah, there's no way we're going to get anything. And everything's headed to southern Spain. So we'll have to roll the dice on that one. Politics. Finances, research. A lot of things delayed because we're focusing up here. Everything is at sea except for the torpedo boats. We've built the modern ones. So Marseille gets 3 as well. And we'll probably stop there and conserve our finances as they are dwindling. I want to take a look at this new battleship hull because the French early designs are delightful. Look at that. Nice heavy secondary battery. Oh man, we get 2 sets. So it's either 1 or it's 2. And keep them a little bit lighter. How does she have hull form comparably? Still pretty slow. Loadability is less, stability is less, resistance is much higher. So she's a bruiser. And also limited to 20 knots. Probably 20.5. Yeah. 20.6. 7. 8. 9's too much. It's as far as we can get. Shallow draft if we can manage it. That's how we'll keep costs down and we'll maximize the size. Beam wise, we would have to fatten her up if we want to put the tower up, and we can do something crazy like that instead. That's great. We can put stuff up there. Long range accuracy. Just fit front tower 5. That's not that much of a sacrifice. Base accuracy 3 and 3. And go with the lighter cruiser tower. Sacrifice some spotting. Cost just as much. Looks like we can tuck it in right there. That's quite a long ship. You can fit lots of funnels though. Oh yeah, maximum silliness. That's 8 falls. Appropriate for the very, very high speeds that we're pushing for our ships here. Looks like that's as thin as we're going to get it. Start with max spacious quarters. We'll actually start with max range too. I don't think we'll keep that. I don't think we're going to do 13-inch guns. We don't have Mark IIs for any of this though. Maybe we do go for 13-inch. They're heavy, but they're not that much heavier. We're only going to have 4 barrels. Secondary guns, can we fit 8s? Oh man, that's glorious. Can we fit something in between? We sure can. Can they be 5s? Oh, they can. Not sure. I wouldn't want the 6s. But 8s? 5s for cruisers. 8s for heavy cruisers. 13s for the big hits. Although I'll probably neck these down to 12. Oh man, that's glorious. If we do a 12-inch on the back deck, can we then fit the 8-inch back here? No. So maybe we just keep 2 8-inch per side and a massive battery of 5-inch. Bring the main guns down to 12s. Try to save a little bit of weight on the citadel. Casemate wise, oh, that almost feels worthless. I need 2 slots. Not that I'm too keen on those. 4-inch. What about 5? Do we have any other 5-inch slots? Can we squeeze them in anywhere? I saw that. That would be weird. We could do it. I would prefer the 4-inch, but the 3-inch has the Mark IIs. So it's generally a better option. We're going to have quite the formidable battery of 3-inch. Yeah, let's do 4. Oh, no, can't fit them there. Can we do those ones? We sure can. Kind of an awkward angle. I don't think we need to do that though, because we are definitely going to do our massive battery here. That is the only slot we have. Absolutely bristling with 3-inch guns. Oh my gosh. That. So we have a primary battery, a secondary battery of only 4 guns, like the primary. We have a tertiary battery of 5-inch, 12 5-inch. Then we have 33-inch guns on this. And we can fit more. Do I even want to bother with the 2-inch? Generally hate these things. Oh, we only got one up there. If we're just gonna have 4 of them, I'm not gonna bother. We can get away with that with the 8-inch. Not so much the 2-inch. Alright, let's see if we can make this fit with some of the rest of this. That'll definitely help. Harvey armor, throwing barbette, citadel. I don't think we have double bottoms yet. I'm definitely taking the coincidence rangefinder. Standard ratios. Well, I'm starting to lean a little bit towards AP. I'm going to use the base fused. Still go with light rounds. Increased. Brown powder, and then the big question, do we go for gun cotton or not? Range 14.5 kilometers. 15.2. Accuracy at 7.5 kilometers is 1.2. Black powder is still 1.2. Gonna leave off the enhanced. Gonna leave off the torpedoes. What are these? What do these 12-inch guns look like? For plunging fire, we're looking at 1/2 inch of penetration. Go 1 inch on the main deck. 4.5 would be half. 2-inch superstructure. Second deck max. And for the 3-inch guns, 1/2 inch on the top, 2-inch gun shield. 5-inch, 2-inch barbette, 1 inch on top. Probably don't need much. What are we looking at? Go with something like 4 inches on the side. We're trying to save some weight here. 8-inch. We're looking at least 8-inch. 1.5 on top. 2-inch on top. What's our max? 16. That's quite a lot. But the penetration is there. Let's shave a little bit off all of this. That'll help. Let's go with 14, let's say. A 12-inch main belt. 4 on the fore and aft. Head back up here. Wow, that's surprising. Oh, and with the multiple expansion engines, we actually do get some significant engine efficiency. We might be able to delete a couple of the funnels and sacrifice. Well, we lose a lot of range by doing that though. Or we could do more advanced funnels. Although I'm kind of against that because they're a lot heavier. And we're not going to get that much less. 20% decrease, 20% increase in funnel capacity. It's actually like a 17% decrease. Yeah, we'll leave it. Forward weight offset is quite high. Looking at the sections, the engine is pretty far forward, which is one of the reasons to try to push it into fewer funnels. Let's go ahead and just see what it looks like. We'll do the short enhanced. We move things back about 4%. I'm not sure I can move this front tower back into here at all at this point. Can't squeeze another funnel in there. Whoops. Leave one of our 5-inch and one of our 3-inch and another 5-inch. That really does move it forward. We're at 78% engine efficiency there. Just go for the absolute minimum. We can fit 6 in here. And we get 85%. That brings the engine significantly further back. Our forward weight offset is a lot better. And we can improve that further by increasing the armor in the back. Approaching about maximum here. That'll put us over. Yep. How much will the crew cost? What is that? 2 million a month. They expensive. I wasn't intending to flesh this out fully, but got excited. And we could sacrifice, that's 120. Could bring the armor back down a little bit or sacrifice a little bit more range. And we could go for 5 5-inch instead of 6 and 3 8-inch per side. We'll bring our forward weight offset. No, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Any other aspects I would like to improve? Oh, nice. We can bring it all the way up. If we just go with armor again, yeah, we're within 3 tons there. Okay, I like this even more. If she were not so shallow draft. Yeah, I'm just trying to see if this will fit at all. No, really can't get that to fit. I'm trying to keep her low weight. So, 12-inch guns. Bring her up there, and we'll have the 5-inch, 5-5-inch, 3 8-inch, 4 12-inch per side. Oh, and 15 3-inch. Bonkers crazy. I'm building some of these. I might update this or change it a little bit, but wow, I do like that a lot. We'll save that design, exit out, and here I'm going to call it to an end of this episode. So I appreciate you joining me, appreciate you staying to the end. Please leave a comment, let me know what you think, and I will see you all next time. Take care, everyone.